Hi guys, and welcome back to another Premier League prediction video. Now last time out we got one score correct, West Ham drawing 1-1 with Aston Villa. I'm going to set a like target for this one, it's 5 likes, and subscribe if you haven't already because I am trying to hit 200 subscribers by the end of the season and time is running out. If you watch my videos consistently and you haven't yet hit it, or if you'd just like to give me a birthday present, because it is my birthday this weekend, then I would very much like you to hit that subscribe button. That would be a great birthday present and it would help me get towards my goals for this season. Now, without further ado, let's get into my predictions. We start off with Nottingham Forest against Newcastle. Now Forest, I thought they had a good thing going. They seem to be on a bit of a roll, but struggling to pick up wins now. Lost their last game 3-1 against Spurs, and they are only just above the relegation zone. They are going to be in that fight, but let me know down in the comments, will they survive this season? They've made a lot of signings. It will take time for them to gel. Are they going to do it? Because if they don't stay up, they could be in trouble. If they stay up, I think they will build on all their transfers that they've made and really get going next season. Newcastle are in the hunt for the Champions League spots. They were firmly in there. They were fighting for second at one point, it seemed, but they've slipped out. Can they regain that fourth spot? Well, it's going to be tough. They had quite a lot of draws, a couple of losses, but finally back to winning ways, 2-1 against Wolves. Can they make it 2 for 2? I think so. I'm going to go Newcastle to win and keep up, their brilliant defensive record, 1-0. Villa face Bournemouth next. Now Villa have been in better form recently, 3 games unbeaten, and a draw against West Ham last week. That was our only correct score. Bournemouth are very hit and miss, but last weekend they pulled off a brilliant 1-0 victory over Liverpool. That came after Liverpool just beat Man United 7-0, so Liverpool didn't really capitalise on that massive win. But Bournemouth, credit to them, they were very good. And at home, to be fair, their last 4 games, they've won 1, drew 2, lost 1. So Bournemouth, when they do pick up points, it does tend to be at home. But they're not at home here. So we're going to base it on the fact that Villa are in good form. So I think Villa, as much as it pains me to say, will win this one 1-0. Brentford take on Leicester next. Now Brentford were on a brilliant 12-game unbeaten run. Unfortunately, that did come to an end at the hands of Everton, but Brentford got straight back to winning ways with a 2-0 win in midweek against Southampton to carry on their brilliant run of form as of late. Leicester aren't in a great run of form, 4 losses in a row. To be fair to them, in that time they have had to face Man United, Arsenal and Chelsea, but there was a 1-0 loss to Southampton in there as well, so that's the one they needed to be winning. They're not picking up many points, and they are definitely in this relegation battle. Will Leicester survive? Let me know down in the comments. I'm going to go here for a Brentford win, 2-1. Southampton faced Spurs next. Now Southampton are picking up the odd win here and there, to be fair. They are giving it a go at getting out of the relegation zone, but they are still in there. I think they will still be in there by the end of the season, but who knows? It's very, very tight down there. Spurs beat Forest 3-1 last time out, but they are extremely inconsistent. They are occupying a Champions League spot at the moment. I'm not sure they will be by the end of the season, but they do have the players, so if they can pick up their form, they can be a bit more consistent. It's really theirs to lose. For me, I think Spurs will get the job done here, but I wouldn't be surprised if Southampton won. It all depends on what Spurs turn up on the day. I'm going to go for a fairly decent Spurs, so Tottenham to win it 2-0. A relegation battle here with Wolves up against Leeds. Now, Wolves are in probably the worst run of form since Lopetegui took over. They've only won one of their last 5 games. Leeds, on the other hand, picked up a very handy 2-2 draw with Brighton. Before that, it was only a 1-0 loss to Chelsea, and before that, a 1-0 win against Southampton. So, they do seem a little bit better, 4 points out of 9. Wolves, I think, are the better side, but I think this one's fairly tight. I think if someone wins, it will be by 1 goal, but I will stick this one straight down the middle, 1-1. Next up, Chelsea face Everton. Now, Chelsea are in the hunt for a European place. Whether it be top 4 or whether that's too far away now, I'm not sure. But they do need to pick up as many wins as possible because time is running out. So this game for them is a must win. Same for Everton. They are in the relegation zone. They need to be winning because they can't afford to lose their Premier League status. That would be very, very bad for them. Now, Chelsea have won 2 in a row. They won their last game 3-1 against Leicester, so plenty of goals in that game. From a Chelsea perspective, it's great because they have been really struggling to find the back of the net. 3 pretty impressive goals as well. Chilwell scoring from, up edge of the box near the corner flag, kind of. Then, with like a volley, it was very strange. I mean, Danny Ward isn't a great goalkeeper at this level, but should be much better positioned for that one. Then Havertz scored a beautiful goal, a chip over the goalkeeper on the volley, while Fernandes had just played a chip through to him. And Kovacic with a pretty crazy volley flying thing. It was strange. I don't really know how to describe it, but 3 very good goals. Daka's was good as well, outside the box, good finish. And, Chelsea are starting to turn a corner maybe under Potter. Mudryk got his first contribution with an assist, a dodgy assist for that dodgy Kovacic goal, but it counts. I've seen a lot online about him being the new 007. I think that's now been ruled out with that assist. Whether he played 7 before that, I'm not sure. But he will come good. I really do think that. He's got bags of pace, he's skillful. He'll get there. Might just take a while to develop, but I think a lot of this Chelsea side will get there eventually. Are they going to stick with Potter? Well, they need to be in Europe. That is the bare minimum. Champions League might be too far, but a top 7 spot would get them some form of Europe. They are still in the Champions League. If they were to somehow win it, they would qualify for it next season. Everton, not really going down without a fight. They were in awful form, but since Deutsches came in, they have been doing better. They did manage to pick up a great 1-0 win against Brentford to end Brentford's 12-game unbeaten run. Didn't see that one coming. Who is going to win this one, if anyone? Chelsea have obviously got the quality. Everton under Deutsch will get stuck in. I am going to back Everton to score away from home against a very good defensive Chelsea, so that's a bit of a surprise. But I also think that Chelsea's goals will start flowing. So Chelsea to win 2-1. And finally, Arsenal take on Palace. Now, Arsenal, 5 wins in a row, a brilliant 3-0 victory over Fulham. They were away from home, and Fulham are normally very good, but Arsenal made them look very poor. Arsenal made them look like they were in a relegation scrap, and Fulham are far from that this season. In fact, they're safe. No chance of them being relegated. So, as good a job as Fulham have done this season, Arsenal demolished them, and they are continuing to grind out brilliant results. I mean, I wouldn't say grind out for that one because it was domination, but they're getting wins, and that's exactly what they need. The title race is in their hands. Games are running out for Man City. Can Arsenal hold on? Now, Palace haven't won in 2023 yet, they have lost 3 in a row, and they lost to rivals Brighton 1-0 in their last game. In fact, they've lost all 3 of their last games 1-0. So they're not being beat by much. They're struggling to, well, they're not scoring, but other than that, they are struggling to score. And it's strange because they've got a pretty good team on paper, and they were doing very well last season, but this season they don't really seem all there. How do I see this going? Well, for me, Vieira going to the Emirates, I don't think he's going to be too happy on the way back, because I see Arsenal winning this one comfortably by the same scoreline as their last game, 3-0. I did say finally. Now, there are 3 games, but they are all postponed because of FA Cup fixtures. So, I'll give quick predictions here. I don't know when they're going to be played, but Liverpool v Fulham, I will go for Liverpool because they're at home to win that one 2-0. Brighton against Man United. Now, for me, Brighton at home, I think are very, very good. I think they'll be hard to beat. And I can see Man United's fixture congestion getting to them because this game is going to have to be slotted in somewhere, and they are already very busy. So for that one, I will go 1-1. And then Man City against West Ham, I can see Man City winning that one just like Liverpool, 2-0. So, those are my predictions for these upcoming Premier League fixtures. Let me know down in the comments what your predictions are. Make sure to hit that like button. Remember, let's get to 5 likes on this. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you're watching these videos consistently and you are not yet subscribed, why not hit that subscribe button? Plus, if you've made it this far in the video, it is my birthday this weekend. So, if you'd like to give me a birthday present, just hit that subscribe button. Hopefully it is a good round of fixtures. There are only 7 this weekend with the 3 postponements for the FA Cup fixtures, but hopefully they provide a lot of entertainment. If Arsenal can win, it puts a lot of pressure on Man City because it's going to put them further behind even though they've got a game in hand, and you always want the points on the board and you always want to play first, really. So that could swing a massive advantage in Arsenal's favour if they can take it.